Hey guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. We're gonna spend a few minutes with you this evening talking about credit. So, um, let's go and get on here so I can share a few things with you. I just want to go over a couple of things with you. Just a couple. Just a couple, just a couple, just a couple of things. I think this is going to be real interesting and real life changing. Um, so, want just a couple of people here just to hear and understand what we're doing and what we got. Hey, everybody, understand what we got going on. Hey, Paula, because I know you've seen a lot of the things that I've posted, and some people's understand and some people's don't. And I can understand if you don't, because what I found out is that the way, hey Sylvie, how you doing? The way the bureaus are set up is set up so that you don't understand. And so what happened is it's really hard to win in a game where you don't know the rules. And that's why I tell everybody, and I do mean everybody, if you can learn the rules of the game, you can beat them if you learn the rules of the games. And so I think the problem is we lose because we don't want to learn the rules of the game, or we get in thinking that we can figure it out. You cannot figure it out. These companies have been around for years and forever. And a capitalistic society, a lot of them have been up and down, up and down, up and down. You can't beat the system unless you know the rules. And then, I don't even know that you just beat them, but you stand a winning chance, or you fight better than somebody who don't know what they're doing. So this morning, I did a post, and so on the post that I did, I was telling everybody how I took my score from 422 to over 850. And the thing is, but there are some things that I want to share with you, and let me show you the post. So I'll share it with you so that you'll understand what's going on. So I'm sharing my screen. I know you can see that. So what it says is that when I raised my score over 428 points from a 422 to 850, and there's one thing that I found that every single person that has over an 800 credit score has in common. Now this is going to blow you away. Not that they pay their bills on time every month, don't happen. Not that they paid all of their debt, don't happen. Not that they don't have no collection charge off, nope, or maybe they have no inquiries. That's not true. The thing is, one thing that they have in common is they know the rules of the game. And what I found out is that a lot of people don't know the rules of the game, so you can't engage these people if you don't know the rules of the game. I don't care who you are. You cannot win. Now, I want to show y'all a report. Let's see, okay. I want everybody to see, 8/15/2019. You see the scores, 578, 578, 557, 563. They had 40 negative items. That's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, that should have been a $1,500, $2,000 job, but that's a lot of negative items. Well, now they had 39 items deleted. Now, I want you to see some of the things that was deleted. Look at this. Capital One, Navy Federal, CAC Financial Corp. Navy Federal for $13,000. There's one for $455, $1,100, $450. Capital One, Capital Bank, CAC Financial. Everything in red actually got deleted. Let's go get some more. You see, Navy Federal, medical, flagship 10,000, LI 27,000. Then let's go to TransUnion. Then we'll go again, Navy Federal, 13,000. Concord Medical Group 1,000, 600 there. LI Financial 27,000, 10,000. There's one for 165,391. All these things got deleted. Now, here's the crazy thing. It got deleted, and so everybody would expect them to have, they've got one thing left, and that's Experian. And you see it right here. $13,000. All this got deleted off. A couple $100,000 worth of debt. Now, And ooh, showing too much now. But anyway, so on 321, his score went up 572, 612, and 611. I want y'all to see that. See that? See? And so the current score as a 422, 582, 609, 628. Now, most of you would have expected his score to be higher. You'd expect his score to be different. But here's the problem. The problem is, while we got most of the negative stuff off, he's still got a few items on there. This is really retarding his credit. Now, we got everything off pretty much. But now we've got to put something on, or he needs to put something on. Now, the thing about credit repair is we take off the negative items. We take them off. We fight to get them off. But the thing is, you've got to do your part. And just because we get them off don't mean your score is going to jump to 700, 800. There's some things that have to happen in the process. And a lot of people don't understand that there are some things that they have to do. I think for the most part, everybody wants it to come off and want the score to go crazy high, and it don't work. You have to have items, positive items. Now, one thing about this score, even though he's 606 and a 5.7, if he put a couple of trade lines on there, then his freaking score probably jumped, I don't know, pretty close to 700, if not over 700. And a couple, 2 or 3 strategic trade lines will really get him there. So in trade line, we need history. We need something 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, even 20 years old if we can find it, because they will actually average out. You'll have a old history, and they'll take the new one and they'll kind of average it out. So again, they've got the game fixed. They've got it fixed. And so the whole thing is, once you learn the game. Now I want to show you another one. I just got to hide his name. That's crazy. Now this is going to blow your mind. This is so freaking awesome here. Now I'm gonna show you where we are, what we did, and then I'm gonna pull out, and then I'm gonna show you something else, okay? And we're gonna go back to it, because I want to protect my clients. I don't want anybody. I guess that's showing a lot too. So I tell you what, let me do it this way. They don't mind, but they're good friends of mine. So let me go up here. Okay, now I'm gonna share my screen with you. Watch this. Okay, on this guy, when he started, he had a score of 547, 593, and as you see, he had 21 negative items. Now, and then he went up. Look here. This is 11/10 of 2019, but then on 12/07, look at score 728 and 596, and then on 104. He's 738, 733. He had 21 items removed. Now, let me show you the items that was removed. Look at these items. Everything in red came off. Everything in red. Chrysler Capital. I ain't gonna say that name. The other one. Federal loans, U.S. Department of Education, Citibank, Chrysler, Credit One. I ain't gonna say that. Some of you get mad, but anyway, the thing about this guy is, now here's what's crazy. Now listen at this. So the thing is, from a 596, 2 500 scores, 596 and a 547, I mean, in a matter of couple of months, he went to 738, 733. Well, the problem with this client is, he didn't want to build. He couldn't see the vision. Now, am I saying this? No. He did what he know to do, because he don't have the knowledge to do anymore. Now, with that score, the guy could have bought not a house. He could have bought an apartment complex. And with the apartment complex, he could have been renting out the apartment complex and putting positive cash flow in his pocket. That's right. But we missed the opportunity. Now, chances are they may go get a car, or they may get a home. Getting a home is not bad. I think getting a home is a great thing. The problem that I have with getting a home is when you get a home and you actually take in, finance the home for 30 years. And so now for example, if you got a $100,000 home, you're paying $1,000 a month, finance for 30 years, it's 360 payments. Now, 360 payments at $1,000 a month, can somebody tell me how much that is? Anybody? Let me see who's quick draw. Who's fast on the draw? 360 payments time $1,000. Jarrell, Bean, do you know? Did they teach you how to count in the country? Well, anyway, that's $360,000. Now, can you believe that a person will pay $360,000 for a $100,000 home? They may give you $4,000 or $5,000 off and tell you got some equity. That's exactly right, Elizabeth. That's exactly right. You know, you pay $360,000 for a $100,000 home. They let you have it for $100 and it's worth $120. Don't tell me you got equity. Tell me you got stuck. Tell me you got made a fool of. Tell me you. And again, I'm not being mean, please. So don't take it that way. What I'm saying is that when we know better, we're supposed to do better. Let's see if I can't find another one. I'm just trying to pick some randomly. Let's try this. And so the whole thing is, I'm sharing things that I've never shared before, and the only reason I'm doing it is simply because I think it would do you good when you see work, or see how I work, or see what's working. And I'll show you some things. I mean, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, here's another one I'm going to show you right quick. And then I'm going to tell you what they did wrong. Okay, here's another one. 1021, 11 negative accounts. You see the score, 567, 574. Now, the whole thing is, even though they had those scores, and the scores weren't the best scores, I want you to watch this process. So, from 10 to 223, look at their score now. 718, 766. Now, what they did not do, they didn't add any tree lines. They allowed a couple of accounts to go delinquent. And it wasn't really bad, but again, I didn't like it because I tell everybody, pay your bills on time, do what you need to do. And because they allowed a delinquent account, look at a perfect score almost, go bad. Now, it didn't go really bad, from 760 down to 719, and from 718 to 671. That's a big drop. The thing is, had they had some trade lines on there, or what we call utilization accounts, then that score would have stayed. It would have stayed pretty close to where it was. You'd have lost a few points, but guess what? If I get you close to 8, when you lose a few points, then you're not losing that much. So again, the whole thing is what I wanted to. Now, I was telling about the program that I'm introducing, the Extreme Coaching Program. Now, on that program, this is totally limited, and it won't be but a few people, I assure you. Hey, Melvin, what's up, brother? Ben, what's going on? Miss Speed. But anyway, the whole thing is this. One of the reasons we can't let everybody in is because we're going to cover some things that you really need to know. You really, 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 really need to know. And the thing is, it's not for everybody because everybody don't want to learn. Okay, Elizabeth, a trade line is a line of credit. Whether it's a primary trade line belongs to you, or whether you're co-authorized using on somebody else's account, which makes it a trade line. The most awesome thing about it is if they put you on their account, then you'll get the whole history of their account up to 24, 48 months, however many months they report it. You'll get that whole history. If it's a great account, then your score will jump exponentially. I mean, I've seen it jump, 50. I mean, anywhere from 60, 80 to a couple hundred points. So I mean, I've seen it all. And again, am I saying one card will do everybody like that? No. It depends on your makeup. Now, here's what I want you to know about your credit score. Your credit score is your individual habits and history. So your score, two people can do almost the same thing and pay a few days apart, and their scores will never be the same. It will not be the same. So again, a score is relative to your habits, how you pay, when you pay, the kind of account mix that you have, whether you've got all primary, whether you've got all trade lines or authorized use on somebody else's account. That's important because again, it affects your credit. Now, whether it's installment accounts, revolving accounts, all of that adds up. Now, you want installment and revolving to be kind of mixed up. So again, what we do
Hey Tony, what we do is when we get started, we want you to have a mix. Now we mix it up for a reason. First thing we'll ask you to get is utilization accounts. We've got a list of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 utilization accounts that you get. Now will it cost some money? Yep, it will. A couple $100. But with 2 of the cards, I know for sure, between those 2 cards, you'll get $10,000 worth of credit or credit line or history. Well, not history. Let me rephrase that. $10,000 worth of credit that you can use as far as the utilization. What that means is, if you got 10,000 that you're not using, and you charge up 10,000 that you on your regular cards, and their limit is 10,000, then you won't be at 100%. You'll be at 50%, which saves your score. So again, we need to learn how to have the utilization mix of revolving and installment accounts. You don't want to use every card. So sometimes it's easy to get a high limit at a store that's an installment just so you have installment and revolving. Now, we'll show you how to do that. But the big thing is what we want to do is for our clients, we want to help them get the credit cards within the year or in a year's time, show them how to make money. A credit card can do 2 things. Most people use credit cards just to purchase and buy things. So they use it for creating debt because credit is only credit until you use it. Once you use it, then that thing's become a debt. So what we do is we'll show you how to take that same card, not use it, help other people, pay, and they'll pay you to not use your card. Where do they do that at? So you can either pay somebody else to use their card or get paid to not use their card. Now, I don't know. I think probably everybody want to pay to use the card because we always find something that we need. But again, what you'll find out is that if you use this method, then your whole paycheck can actually go to the bank. You'll never have to use your money because you're using your credit. You're allowing your credit to work for you. But now most people want to do it because everybody want a fast way in. Everybody want to do it really fast. Everybody want to do it quick. Nobody want to do the old methods and work before. So on the program that we're talking about, it's going to be powerful because what we're going to do is we're going to look at how you got there. Where am I? Because if you don't know where you are, you'll never know when you arrive at where you're trying to go. We don't want that. We want all of our customers to know where they are. Then the next thing we want to understand is the barriers. What's holding me back? What's preventing me from going to the next level? Why can't I get out of this rut? You have to know these things. And a lot of times, most of the cases, because 95% of your thought process or your thought process is based on your history and on your past. And if you keep making decisions based on your past, then you have a predictable future. And that's to repeat your past. So what we do is we disconnect you from what you were doing and how you were doing because we want you to know how important your credit is. So we'll take and have you in a position to where you can see yourself in the new home, see yourself in the new car, understand gratification and how it changes your life. We'll have you getting up on the other side of the bed. We'll have you taking another way to work. We'll have you smile at you and, hey, how you doing? They're going to say, you're crazy. It don't matter. What you're doing is you're building a newer path. So what you're doing is you're creating a new way to think. So now your life is changing because you decide to take another way or to do it another way. So again, the program is going to be awesome. Now we'll only take up 30 or 40 people. I'm not sure because at first we said 30 and actually it's filling up so quick. It's pricey, but again, it's 7 modules. It's 7 modules. And in those modules, you're going to learn how to have a real life. You're going to learn how to not depend on everybody else. You're going to learn how to have everything in life that you want, deserve, and desire the right way. And you won't have to depend on everybody else to do something for you. Because I know what it's like. Somebody do something for you, and they think they own you. They want to tell you what to do. That's not a life. That's a prison sentence. And then you hate to be the one to make it all, and then everybody else taken from you. And at the end of the day, you've helped everybody, and you yourself's a castaway. You don't have anything. So use your credit as a tool to get you to your next level. That's why we're coming up with the coaching program, because it's going to take you to another level. Then you're going to understand my credit in me. After that, then we're going to understand asset protections. Is everything you have, is it protected? Do you have insurance? What kind of insurance do you have? What are you leaving your kids in the event something happened to you? And then after that, we're going to learn wealth accumulation, because if you've got it, if you know how to protect it, there's no need in getting it before you know how to protect it. That's why we have the wealth accumulation after you understand your asset protection. And then we're going to have the implementation. The implementation will tell you what steps you need to do to get there. That's all it's going to do. Because I've helped so many people get homes. It's crazy. I mean, seems like every month I've got several people getting homes. The thing that I think I failed in is I didn't tell them how they need to pay their home off early. You know, they got a home, they got a house, that's supposed to be their bank, their castle, their asset. But as long as you own on it, it's not an asset. And if you pay on it 30 years, it's definitely not an asset. But they'll tell you that. And that's fine. It can be. But you don't know the rules of the game. But anyway, hey, look, y'all, this is David. We've had a good time. I just want to share my screen with you, let you see some of the things that I was doing, let you see some of the scores that we were getting, inviting everybody to come and join the program. It's inexpensive. Now, the regular credit repair program is inexpensive. It's fair. It is totally fair. It's more than fair. But again, at the first of the month, we're changing a whole lot of things around because we're going to do a lot more for our clients. We're hiring a couple of people to work from the office. We're going to get a couple of success coach. I like that. So you're going to help somebody to walk, depending on the program you get in, you're going to help somebody to walk you through everything because I'm swarmed. I've got so many clients. I mean, it's crazy. But again, we call ourselves doing good work, and we try to help people where they are. Because again, if you don't do anything about it, if you don't change anything, then it's not going to change not on its own anyway. So what I want you to do is if there's anything that you want to know, any questions, you know, I'm going to spend another few minutes here. If there's anything you want to know about credit, ask me. Let's talk about it for a few minutes. If you want to know about anything that I know, which ain't much, but I do know credit. David knows credit. Now, I don't compete. I don't compare, you know, because there's no need to. Everybody need help. And I wish there was more people doing credit repair. I really, really wish there were more. I wish I had a few partners because I got Benjamin Berry and Brendan Barrett. They're going to open up their offices here soon. We're going to make sure of that. But again, I've been in the process of devising a plan. Oh, Lord, Deborah's going to have to hurry and get off of here. But anyway, we're putting them a plan together because this credit repair is more than, Elizabeth, it's going to be in the class. You can get paid to not use your credit card. It is the bombest secret in the world. And then everybody, you can make so much money so easy. We're just lazy by nature. There's a lot of money to be made. I mean, we can take and refer people's insurance company online, set up a site, or Walmart will pay you as an affiliate. You can get paid through by Walmart. You don't own a store, but you can send people to your link or to the store through your link, and Walmart will pay you a percentage of what that sale made if they order online. And right now, everybody's shopping online. Get paid, folks. Get off your duper and go to work. You hear me say duper? Get off your duper and go to work. It's too much money out here waiting on somebody to come get it. They're waiting on somebody to come get it. Now, if you don't want it, I'm going to go after what I can get. I can't get it all. Hey, y'all, look, this is David. Had a great time. We'll get on again before the week's over. We're going to go over a few more credit reports for you. Now, one thing I was showing you about the first one that I showed you is that a lot of items can come off, but your score don't just necessarily just jump up. I think what we're doing is we're spending too much time looking at a score as opposed to looking at the healthy credit file. A bank look at a credit file, not just a score, because I can assure you can have a 700 score with a repossession or two repossession, and they're not going to finance your car. Or you can have a 700 credit score with a home foreclosure, and they don't want to finance your a home. You can have 2 or 3 credit cards go bad and have a 750 score. They don't want to give you a credit card. But again, we've been taught about a score. So what we do is when we're looking at just the score only, we don't think about a healthy credit file. That's right, healthy credit file. And so with a healthy credit file, like the guy that had 40 items, we got 39 off. Well, he don't have a high score. But he's got a good file. So now with one trade line, he can get anything he wants. If he want a home, because we got all that negative stuff off, he can actually get a home. We had a trade line. He can go get him a home, a nice home. If he want a car at a trade line, he can go get a car. He can get a car now. But we want him to get the best rates. So what we advise a lot of people to do is once you get your credit fixed, the first thing once your score get high, the first thing you need to do is call your insurance company. Say, hey, can I get a better rate, or do I have to go somewhere else? My credit is good. What are you gonna do for me? I'll call my credit card company and say, hey, look, my score is good. I've paid everybody on time for the last however long it's been. They made mistakes. Everything is right. What are you going to do for me? Either give me a break or I'll find somebody better. And you'll be surprised because you've worked. Then your credit will start paying you. You get cheaper interest and you get so many more benefits because you've got better credit. So if you need me, inbox me. If you want to get in the credit repair program, inbox me. If you want to get in the extreme credit coaching program, while it's a 7-week training module, we'll do it on Zoom because right now the social distancing, we'll do it on Zoom. I wish we could actually do it up close and personal, but we can't because I would like to feel your energy and share my energies with you. Because again, you'll be surprised at creating these new links, these new feeling, these new wiring in our brains. Being around somebody with with gratitude, with love, with excitement will actually change your life quicker than anything else. And so again, the program is, while it's going to be a 7-week, 7-module, the program is I'm going to be with you for an entire year. And so in that entire year, we're going to help you get several cars. Because what we want to do is with those several cards that you get, several cars, hoping up to 10, but we'll get you several, not too many. But, we'll get every so often at the end of the year, we'll pick up, at the 12th month, then we'll try to pick up 2 or 3 more. So every 3 or 4 months, we try to pick up 2 or 3. My thing is, if I can get you, 10 cars. 10 cars will get you, actually, let me hand it up. 10 cars will get you 30 people. Somebody do 30 people time $200. What you get? $6,000? $72,000 a year. 10 cars can possibly make you $72,000 a year. Now, is $72,000 a year a lot of money? You bet your fanny it's a lot of money when you don't have to go out and work for it. Now, here's the thing. Once the car age another year or two, you won't make 72. Not after you get 3 to 5 years old, you'll be making 4 to 5. So now that's 72 double. So can you imagine making $150,000 a year just by not using your credit card up, learning to manage, learning what we're going to teach you in this class? Folks, you don't have to work hard. You just have to work smart. But anyway, this is David. We'll have another session soon. Inbox me. I'll tell you about the details. If you want to call me, I'm 501-414-5167. And I can explain the program to you because you'll never get it just trying to figure it out on your own. Because the only thing most people see is it's going to cost me money. No, ma'am. It's going to change your life. And so the whole thing is if you're in the program right and you do what you're told to do, you may end up making that money back before you're out of the program. It's about change. It's about wanting it. It's about going after it. It's about knowing your worth. It's about knowing what God said, God's evaluation of you is. It's about knowing what life want to give you. And if you're not ready to receive it, then you definitely can't get it. Right? Well, I believe that with everything that's in me. And so the whole thing is stop working hard for somebody else. Learn to work for yourself. Or learn to not work and still get paid. Because there's a time when we're going through something right now. And folks, let me tell you something. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Trust me. If all the deaths stop today, there's so many people who's going to be out of a job. Companies not going to reopen. There's going to be, rent. Government got your rent covered. You ain't got to pay rent for so long, but you still live there. If don't nobody pay that money, they're going to want their money. It's a capitalistic society. I don't care what you say. Somebody's got to pay somebody. Money's coming from somewhere, going somewhere else. And The sooner you understand that, then I think the better off you'll be. But anyway, if you want to be a part of a winning team, hit me up. Let me know. We'll get it figured out how you can do it. We'll set you up on 12-month payment plan, 18 months, 24. I don't care. We want it as cheap as we can so that everybody can learn to change their life. And if you don't learn to change your life because you don't know what credit is, and credit is king, credit is power, credit is what we use in this society to actually get ahead or stay behind. So let me show you how to do it, and let's talk later. Bye.